Hello, this is Not a Spring Chicken. As you can see, fortunately we have a little bit of fog here because just inland, and when I say just inland, like 5 miles, 10 miles, it's in the 80s and it's going to be in the 90s, and some areas it's going to be in the 100s. So we're enjoying this temperature. It's kind of like a little bit of a lull, like the actors, shall we say actors strike? The impending, well anyway, we'll have to tell you more about that later, but for now, comments on the headlines of today with Oldecam. G8 leaders try to rescue economy from oil shock and food prices.
Yeah, but if anyone could do it, it would have been done already. This is just people getting together and bullshitting.
North Korea nuclear negotiations to resume after 9 months.
Yeah, I mean, if they're resuming nuclear negotiations, then there's something to negotiate for, which means we haven't heard all the truth.
Judge rejects effort to reclaim September 11th remains from landfill.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, there's probably no remains other than what you could find with the magnifying lens.
IndyMac stops most new mortgage loans to slash 3,800 jobs.
And that is one of the last big ones left, so it's getting worse no matter what anyone's saying.
Gays in military don't undermine unit cohesion, study finds.
Of course, that was done by a California think tank group, which was pro-gay, and by military leaders, former generals and stuff that are supporting Barack Obama's presidency.
Oh,
so it tends to be one slanted.
Southwest Airlines kicks family off flight for being unruly.
Yeah, well, because they were unhappy with what was being done. You know, the more you keep mistreating customers, the more unruly passengers you're going to get.
Well, Southwest Airlines is having a few challenges, aren't they?
That's right.
Cruise ship grounds near Glacier Bay in Alaska. Oh no!
That the Not a Spring Chick loves that one. She's going to be doing a series of stories from there in August.
That's only 5 weeks from now, so right. I'm really, concerned about that one. Study: military gays don't undermine unit cohesion.
Yeah, well, but they're using the basis that, in Holland and in Britain that they don't, but then they pick countries they know that they're not. So it doesn't work. There is no empirical evidence to prove to support their evidence.
Mortgage rescue plan draws Senate support.
Well, yeah, because basically it's a pork barrel project, and the election is coming up in a few months.
McCain, Obama duel on economic fix-it plans.
Yeah, let's see. Basically, McCain wants to spend and cut, and Obama wants to raise taxes and spend.
Oh. First Atlantic season hurricane becomes Category 3.
And it's already a Category 2. It went backwards.
Bomber kills 41 outside Indian embassy in Kabul.
And the Pakistanis say they have nothing to do with it, but it had all the earmarks of their intelligence people.
Iraq raises idea of timetable for U.S. withdrawal.
Well, they know that whoever is elected president, the Congress is going to pull the troops out within a year, no matter what, so they might as well have their timetable.
Microsoft backs Icon's bid to oust Yahoo board.
That's because they know that a new board of directors is going to approve the sale of the company, because the company is being diluted to where it's becoming worthless.
Pentagon aims for less deadly cluster bombs.
The whole point of a cluster bomb is to be deadly. Less deadly means it's not effective.
Then it's probably not a cluster bomb either.
That's right.
Freed U.S. hostage denounces Colombian rebels.
Well, since these guys were more than likely Central Intelligence Agency people that got caught, they were in awfully good shape for people that have been hostage for years, being tramped around in the jungles too.
Oh. Russia's new president warms up to Western leaders.
Yeah, well, because he wants them to think of him as a benevolent Stalin.
Oh, a benevolent Stalin?
Yeah.
England Church backs women bishops, risks division.
Yeah, the United States and the other Anglican divisions don't back it, so it's basically the church is going to be busted into pieces because of political correctness.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's right.
A church? California dreaming. Can McCain win?
Yeah, McCain can win. People don't seem to realize that Orange County and the San Joaquin Valley are massive Republican strongholds. If those people come out and Obama pisses off enough people on the left and enough working males, this could be a huge win for McCain. That's why McCain is pushing so hard.
Viacom is going to sue each and every user.
That's what is being said now, that they plan to, I mean, they do have your ISPs now, which means they know exactly who it is. Once they've got that, they can go to any system and find out who actually is who's going off of it, and they can sue the daylights out of you for illegally putting up or downloading their stuff. It's Napster all over again, folks.
Now, for those of you that haven't been following this is Viacom is suing YouTube.
YouTube, that's right.
So if you watch YouTube or you're downloading from YouTube,
yeah, basically there's a massive amount of anti-Viacom material on the internet now. I mean, and you know who the biggest supplier of material to YouTube is?
Viacom.
It is Viacom.
Now, for also those that don't know, Viacom is CBS, right?
That's right. There's Spike, there's MTV, Comedy Channel. So.
Wow. Obama lumps McCain in with Bush on economy.
Yeah, and as they say, and McCain has lumped Obama in with Jimmy Carter with all of his, grandiose plans.
Oh, God.
We were having a lot of things, people running on the past instead of the future. So much for Mr. Obama and change.
Obama to skip Pepsi Center for acceptance speech.
And the Democrats are pissed like you cannot believe, because the networks are not geared to make the change, which means he's not going to get the coverage that he thought he was going to get.
Oh, no.
That's right. They simply are not geared to move all the equipment.
Well, that's what happens when you change those venues with the networks. Money, ads give health care top political billing.
Yeah, well, that's because the doctors want to make more money, and the Democrats want to screw everybody.
Pioneer Corp to sell Blu-ray disc recorders.
Because everybody but Sony seems to be trying to make a buck off of Blu-ray.
Cholesterol drugs recommended for some 8-year-olds.
Which is getting to be ridiculous. How about feeding them right?
8-year-olds?
Yeah, how about trying to feed them right and getting exercise in school?
That would be good. Torn ACLs, other big injuries hit little athletes.
We're talking going down to 8-year-olds playing school sports. I mean, they are tearing everything because they're trying to, they're trying to throw too many curveballs, throw too hard, and they're trying to play football too hard.
Can't they enjoy being kids?
No.
FDA reports more cases of salmonella illnesses.
And they still can't figure out. I mean, it's the most simple thing on earth we're talking about. When they talk about government and intelligence, they do not necessarily go together, folks.
A 12-year-old girl found dead last week in a shallow grave near her uncle's home was killed.
And basically that's a conservative right thing that just keeps coming up. Like, everybody knows, we don't need to keep knowing.
Yeah, shares in Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac plunged.
Yeah, they're basically, the way it's going to work soon, only the people that currently have homes are going to be able to keep their homes, but you're only going to keep your home for another 6 months beyond the term that you're already going to lose it.
Band-Aid.
Yeah. Elections.
YouTube, oh, that's right, because this is July. When are elections?
Right.
YouTube users vent anger in anti-Viacom videos.
Well, Viacom is going to suffer over it. Okay, remember what happened to the music industry and their attacks on everybody that was using Napster? You're looking at the same thing. If they switch off of Viacom things, Viacom also owns the Paramount Motion Pictures. If people stop going to movies, they stop using products that are being merchandised by Viacom, Viacom goes down the drain.
Ooh. But they hadn't thought about that one.
They don't care.
Conservatives have rarely been comfortable with Senator John McCain.
Yeah, like they are going to vote for Obama.
How politically risky are Obama's proposed tax hikes?
Yeah, name me a president that got elected saying, I'm going to raise all your taxes.
InBev seeks new Bud board and takeover battle.
Yeah, they're demanding.
Of course.
Yeah, they're demanding that a board of directors be appointed that will go along with them. The problem is, our whole country is standing against. I mean, I would not want to be a mutual fund trying to sell to InBev, because these little old ladies that sit there and drink the Bud products are going to be pissed if a foreign country owns their product. Even Obama has said that would not be a good thing for this nation.
American Airlines once again had the lowest on-time arrival rate out of all major airlines.
And they keep sticking to the customers more.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
People forget.